Water, water. Introduction. Sources of water. Removing insoluble impurities in water. Removing soluble impurities in water. Introduction. Water is an important natural resource available to man. About three-fourths of Earth's surface is covered with water. It is necessary to sustain life. Sources of water. There are two natural sources of water: surface water and underground water. There are three types of water present on the surface: rainwater, seawater, river, and lake water. Rainwater is the purest form of the natural water, whereas seawater contains a large amount of soluble well, as well as insoluble impurities. When it rains, a part of the rainwater sweeps into the soil, but it cannot go beyond a certain level and gets collected there. A number of substances dissolve in water. Thus, water may have impurities in it. It may also cause disease. It may also contain disease causing germs. These impurities make water unfit for drinking. So let's learn how can we remove them. Removing insoluble impurities in water. We can remove these insoluble impurities in water by decantation, sedimentation, and filtration. Now let's learn how can we clean the water from insoluble impurities with an activity. Take 2 spoons of sand or pebbles. Take 2 or 3 glasses of water, and some you need empty also. Take a funnel and filter paper. Take a glass full of water. Now add 2 spoons of sandful of now add 2 spoons of sand in it and leave it undisturbed for 10 minutes. After that, you will see some sand particles settle down at the bottom of the glass, leaving the clear water above. This is because the sand is insoluble and heavier than water. The settling down of heavier particles are or impurities at the bottom is called sedimentation. Slowly transfer the clear water obtained into the another glass, taking care that the sediment does not flow out. The clear water is obtained in the glass and the sand is left in the other glass. The pouring out of the clear water into another vessel without disturbing the sediment is called decantation. Now take a filter paper to make it a cone. Fit the cone into the funnel. Now place an empty glass under the funnel. Now slowly pour the sandy water in the funnel. Then you will see the sand is left behind the filter paper and clear water goes through the filter paper and collects in the glass. The sand which is left behind is known as residue, and the clean water in the glass is called the filtrate. The method of removing insoluble impurities in the water by passing it through a filter is called filtration. Removing soluble impurities in the water. Soluble impurities can be removed from the water uh, by evaporation and distillation. Now you will think, why evaporation and what is distillation? Now take a common salt solution in a container and heat it. After that, you will see that the water vapor and escapes into the air, whereas salt remains in the container. The process of changing the water into the water vapor is called evaporation. Now you have understood that how evaporation can remove the soluble impurities in the water, but distillation not clear yet because we have not talked about it yet. So let's talk about it. Take a copper sulfate solution in a conical flask. Now fit a one whole cork into the mouth of the conical flask. Take a delivery tube which is bent twice at right angle. Pass one end of the delivery tube through the hole of in the cork and pass the other end of the delivery tube in the test tube, which is kept in a beaker filled with ice. Heat the conical flask. It is observed that copper sulfate solution starts boiling and the water vapor pass through the delivery tube. These vapors on touching the cold test tube condense, thus the clear water is obtained in the test tube and is called the distilled water. The blue colored copper sulfate salt is left behind in the conical flask. Now, distillation is the method of purifying a liquid. In the process, the liquid is vaporized, condensed, and collected separately. The solid impurities are left behind. I hope with this video you have understood it well. Thank you for watching the